Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to talk about where to place my ATM. Always remember, we have an ATM A to Z program that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have an ATM Mastermind Group page that's free to join like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to get a little bit more knowledge of the ATM business and get around community people that are in the ATM business just like you want to be. Alright, so I got 5 tips. I always go with 5. Where to place my ATM. And for tip number 1, we want to place our ATM in a secure spot in the location. You got to figure out where the best secure spot to be in the location is. Is it going to be, you don't want to place it by a window in case they do smash and grabs from time to time. You want to place it in a secure spot that's accessible but very secure, so you keep your business and you keep your ATM in the location and you don't be subject to vandalism. Point number 2, you want to place it in a visible spot. Sometimes where you're looking for is the most traffic area in the location. Where is that spot? If it's in a bar, maybe that spot is going to be closer to the washrooms. If there's a jukebox, if it's a bar and they have a jukebox, a lot of time that's a central focus point. You want to place your ATM next to the jukebox. It's always a good spot. You're looking for the highest traffic area in the location. A lot of times, if you're talking to a hotel, sometimes they'll say, oh, we want to put the ATM in a business center. Terrible idea. It's a bad spot. They'll say, oh, we'll direct them over there. But you know what? In the ATM business, it's always best to see the ATM. Number 3, wherever you place your ATM, you want to make sure that you're ADA compliant. You want to make sure it's the proper height and you can get a wheelchair to the ATM. Sometimes an older building, they might have an old phone booth. Back in the day, they had phone booths, and they want you to place the ATM in the old phone booth. And you know what? You can't get in there from a wheelchair. You got to make sure that your ATM is wheelchair accessible at all times, following the ATM ADA compliance rules and regulations. Point number 4, the ATM is an impulse buy. It's exactly like when you go to the supermarket and you go to check out, you see the candy bars there, you see the Inquirer, you see the rag magazines and some of the other magazines, and you're like, oh, let's check out what's going on with Prince Charles, or let's go check out what the aliens are all about. It's the same thing with the ATM. If you put the ATM in the right spot and it's an impulse buy, you'll increase your traffic. If you put it back in a business center, like I just said in the last point, it's not going to be, the transactions volume is going to be decreased, because people see the ATM and then they think, oh, I got to get some money. I'm going to need it a little later today, or I might need it tomorrow, and they're going to get it as long as they're there. If it's out of sight and it's out of mind, as we always like to say. So you try to put it in the most visible section and spot that you can find in that location. Alright, for point number 5, I'm going to tell you guys to go over to ATM Mastermind Group page. Always remember, it's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself that want to take a little deeper dive into the ATM business. Also, it's a like-minded community of entrepreneurs that are in the ATM business, and you can exchange tips and tricks for the ATM business. So we're going to see you over at the ATM Mastermind Group page. Always remember to smash the like button and comment below. Thank you guys very much.